how would you describe your product mindset?
Good question. I think the most important thing is to think about product like a science almost. There's a little bit of science and there's an art to it, but I would say that it's very important that we think more skewed towards science, because we need to hypothesize a lot and validate those hypotheses through designing various experiments, really thinking about that evidence that we're generating, dissecting that evidence into insights, and then using those insights to make decisions and be confident about those decisions. So I think good product is all about ensuring that whatever we're building is the kind of the golden four, like desirable, feasible, viable, and usable. And we won't know if that's true unless we actually discover very pragmatically what our customers want and what's important for our business.
And when you look back at your career so far in product management, what is the thing that makes you very proud that you have achieved?
Yeah, good question. I think the most important, or my biggest achievement, let's say, was when I was able to build a really strong, empowered product team together with my mates. So this was a very sort of collaborative approach. We were all on the same page. So it definitely wasn't me sort of creating that context, but it was a very intense give and take as great products are built usually in. And together we realized what a great empowerment product team really means. And I think through that process we ended up with a really strong team that I'm very proud of.
And when you, obviously, product managers are always very curious and always looking to learn new things. And I'm curious, what are some of your go-to resources for continuous learning and development?
Oh, great. I love this question because I have so many resources. So I'm going to differentiate between product resources for product teams and product resources from product leadership, because I think it helps. For product teams, the work from Teresa Torres is fantastic. Of course, the work from Marty Kagan, and in this context, Inspired, is a great kind of go-to. Actually, that's probably the resource to start, like the starting point. The Mom Test is a really good book when it comes to qualitative research. Testing Business Ideas by David Bland and Wasserwalder, that's a fantastic book. Yeah, those for product teams, I think those at least stand out for me right now. And then for product leaders, of course you have Empowered, has been a fantastic resource. Strong Product People by Petra Weil. And of course all the leadership great books out there, No Rules, more like on the culture side of things. Ben Horowitz also published a lot of great books on culture. I think that those are resources that help product leaders understand what culture really is and what are the kind of what product leadership is all about.
And in this process of learning and doing, what have been a few of the aha moments that you encountered?
Yeah, I had a big aha moment when I was introduced to David Bland's work on testing business ideas. The aha moment was I was very focused on a few experiments, and I was very focused on just loosely identifying what I wanted to learn, but my approach to that wasn't very pragmatic. And then my toolkit was very limited towards validating that. And when I was introduced with David Bland's work, I started focusing more on the importance of the sequence. It kind of opened my mind to kind of the gigantic amount of experiments and the importance of validating hypotheses throughout the whole business model, not just developer position. I think that was a great aha moment for me. And a great aha moment was also when I was introduced to the work of Marty Kagan, more towards leadership. That product leadership really is about two big chunks of work. One, product leadership per se, which is product vision, product strategy, team topology, objectives, and how all of that comes together, like he explains it so beautifully. And then management, which is about coaching, staffing, for example. And I think that was very clear to me and quite of an important mindset upgrade in a way.
Great, thorough answer. And if you have a friend that would come to you and say that I would like to start a career in product management, what would be some advice that you'd want to share?
Yeah. So look, product is hard, you know, product is really hard, especially if you're working in a product organization with empowered product teams where you are accountable for the results. It's an extremely collaborative work. My question, I would actually ask the question back to this person and try to really understand why do you want to work with product? Because you really need to be passionate to work in product. And if the answer lies around, you know, I want to kind of create something valuable for the world, I want to innovate on behalf of customers, I want to change the world through amazing products, and I want to do that collaboratively by bringing the best of the people around me, then go to product.
In your personal life, outside of the work that you do and the product that you work and definitely love and feel part of, what product do you enjoy? And it can be a hardware or software and an app that you find yourself using a lot or liking a lot.
Yeah, it's a cliche answer, you know, but I really like Apple. And when I mean Apple, I'm talking about the whole ecosystem, how everything connects, the whole experience. I think they've built consistently and sustainably an amazing experience throughout their various products, and I really like that, and it's very hard to do. I bet they're really good at saying no to a lot of things because everything is so beautiful and really aligns well together.
What would be a message that you want to share with the product community in Timișoara and in Romania in general?
If you want to build great products that customers love within sustainably profitable business models, go and talk to your customers, try to understand their customer and problems and your own business problems, and just, you know, start talking around with people in your organization, bring everyone on the same page, and start getting to work on solving those problems rather than just implementing a feature or implementing something that someone, whoever this person is, told you that is important for you to build.